Sampling is something that should be doable by everybody, and it should be a creative process. If you are having trouble with it, I genuinely believe you're either approaching it wrong or you're overthinking what you're doing, and I'm here to fix that today. I'm gonna be like, big bro, you're gonna be over here. We're gonna cook up together. I'm gonna talk you through, because everything's a sample, trust me. So I've been playing Kingdom Hearts for the very first time. I know, man, I know I'm late, but listen, the music, the soundtrack, the OST, oh my God. Mwah. I want to sample this. This song inspired me. It's got 18 million views, as you could see, so the chances of it getting cleared, slim to none, but it's not the purpose. The purpose is to show you guys how to make fun, creative stuff. Only thing I've done here is I pitched this up 3 to give myself a fighting chance. Everything else is the same. As you can hear, there's a little bit of a run in here, so my very first thought is I gotta find the one where the song starts. And what I'm doing here is, as you can see, if I just left click and drag, you'll see it's on a magnet, but if you hold Alt and drag, you'll have a little bit more control, and I'm just listening for that one hit. It's gonna be like right here. A little bit. To time this up, jillion ways to skin a cat. You could tap, come up here, you right click on your BPM and you do tap. You could just listen along with the song and do it, yeah. And then you'll be able to get kind of close and then micro fix it from there. Sometimes what you could do is you just straight up use your eyeballs, man. Is stuff matching up a little bit over here. It's like around 109 BPM. You drag this and we'll see. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. On time, baby. What was this over here? That guitar lick. See, I don't really want that. I don't want like this guitar lick that's not fitting the vibe for me. Tighten up this EQ. And we can give it a little bit of reverb. So basically now what I'm looking for is when the chord progression in the sample loops, because that's going to give me a really good idea of how I'm going to do this melody. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to speed this up. Like 144, like way faster. See, I don't like that part. Not in the track originally, but like for what I'm trying to do. So you know now, because this is the chord progression right here. So you can mix and match. So if we wanted to, we come here. We got this part right here. Mirror, give him the good visual, Mirror. I trust you. So we got this part here. And then we got this part here. And we're going to just interchange it because I don't want this guitar. And you're going to see how it matches. I didn't even do it yet, and I know it's going to match just because the chord progression is it's the same. I know if you can maybe hear this clicking very subtly. You hear it? You could fix that a couple of ways. Turn out bleeding like this, generic, so it's not as harsh. See, that's just like a nitpick thing, you know what I mean? Let's keep going. Off rip, I went ahead and took out a bunch of the low end. The reason why I want to do that is because I kind of want to establish a little bit of my own progression, because as long as you're in the same key as the sample, if you take out a bunch of the low end, you're kind of taking out the core, I don't know how to say it, the core progression of it, but the low end, and you could kind of replace it with your own. I'll be able to show you better than I can explain it. I'm not a music guy like that. I'm not like a theory guy, but I should have been. I should have learned. So now what I'm doing is I'm kind of establishing my own bass line. It's going to be really simple. I just want to kind of those tension notes between one semitone. It's going to make sense when I put the drums on here. And now I'm taking back out the low end, but I'm leaving it there kind of subtly so it can act as the actual bass line of the sample, if that makes any sense. You just got to let your heart speak to you, man. Just let it flow, bro. Let the beat ideas enter you and have its way with you, and let it spit out what you're meant to I don't know what I'm fucking. What do we think? We got to go with like a sub 808, something hard. Take even a little bit more out. But if you're gonna do it, man, you gotta commit. Drop your nuts on the beat and let that shit yarn, bro. Zoom in on this, Mirror. I want you to do a super zoom and maybe slow-mo this. Boom. Turn that up. So everybody's process is gonna definitely be a little bit different from each other. I mean, it's more you could take these ideas and apply them to anything you're sampling or anything you're flipping or anything you're gonna add a melody to, like I am right now. Something that sits on top of the sample. And the reason why we kind of squeeze that EQ just specifically for this beat, because I could fill it out the parts that I EQ'd out with my own melodies, bell or something. It's an easier way to think about it. This is gonna be hard. Dun, dun. Let's maybe go down here. What we can do, bring it to its own thing. You have your mixer stuff that you want to copy over. What you could do is you right click, go to file, save mixer track, and you're holding left click. This is me with left click still held. And I'm putting it to whatever mixer that I have the other melody now routed to. So would be 8 here. So I bring it over and you see it copied everything. This part's fun because this is when you're able to like just plug sounds until you find something you like. Do a time lapse, Mira. But my point is, don't feel like you're doing something wrong if you're not like rapid firing the beat as fast as you humanly can, man. Take a little bit of time on it and don't beat yourself up over how long you're spending on projects and stuff like that. I would say don't overthink projects, but if you need to spend a bunch of time on a project, do your thing, bro. Don't feel no pressure. Online, you gotta cook up 25 beats a day or whatever the case may be, man. You gotta move at your own pace and you gotta figure out your style. It isn't something you're gonna be able to like fast food cook up a bunch of shit and then also improve at the same time. It don't really work like that. So once I get some of the meat and potatoes down, I start to arrange the track, separating everything so I have full control and I could do like little stops if I want to. As you can see, not that many sounds in here, and I'm kind of doing that on purpose for this to kind of keep this easily digestible. The running is so beautiful. It's like bomb. So we kind of let it run out here. It's gonna have some of the convolver and it's gonna lead into the beat. It's gonna sound good. And we can sauce up right here leading into that. That was hard. Less is more sometimes. We can just bring this together maybe with some sound effects, some transitions, and kind of call it. You can add a whole bunch of more counter snares and stuff. That's not the point. It's to practice the concepts I'm talking about with sampling and stuff. I want to bring the track together a little bit, but... And we'll have a loop back right here. So from the top, to give you a little bit of an idea... So all in all, man, I hope that helped. Just don't beat yourself up over it, man. All you gotta do is break it down to its fundamentals. Fundamentals don't require a bunch of music theory. It just requires you to use your eyes and just cook up with me. Come back for the next video. And you know, my little fuck.